morning, Robertsville. I'm Elle.
And I'm Michael, bringing you the news for Thursday, February 1st, 2018.
I can't believe it's February already.
February is the shortest month of the year, but we have a lot going on this month. There's Groundhog Day, the Olympics, the Lunar New Year, the Super Bowl, President's Day, Valentine's Day.
Today we have Mrs. McDonald's class leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Lunch today will be meatball Parmesan Heroes, sweet potato fries, green beans, and tossed salad.
Lunch tomorrow will be pizzeria style pizza, veggie pasta, salad, and steamed rice.
Let's check in with Joe for the weather.
Hello, I'm weather reporter Joe Davino reporting you the weather for the first day of February. Today we will see temperatures of 47 degrees. We can expect partly cloudy skies. Remembering that we film a few days in advance, as of right now, I predict that races will be outdoors today. Miss May will let us know if this changes. Tomorrow we're expecting rainy skies with a high temperature of around 45 degrees. Tomorrow is also Groundhog Day. I hope the groundhog sees its shadow so it can finally be spring. From the Robertsville Weather Center, I'm Joe Davino. Back to you, Michael, now.
February is National Heart Month, and Mr. Williams will be sharing lots of interesting facts about the heart with us.
I love that. Hey, Mr. Williams, what's the first fact?
Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Williams with your heart healthy fact of the day. Did you know an average man's heart pumps almost 2,000 gallons of blood each day? That is how much water some fire departments' tanker trucks hold. Isn't that crazy? You have less than 14 days to get your fundraiser money and your envelopes back to your teachers. Get out there, get some donations for a good cause. Thanks for all you do. Have a good day.
We said there's going to be a lot going on this month. Well, today, February 1st, is World Read Aloud Day, and field reporter Marina Minucci is on the story. Hello, Marina here with Mrs. Greer on February 1st for World Read Aloud Day. So, Mrs. Greer, what is World Read?
Well, today is World Read Aloud Day, like Marina said, and it's a day when people all around the world read aloud together and share stories to promote reading and literacy as a human right that belongs to all people. And to celebrate today, I'm going to read this book, Last Stop on Market Street, to you so that all Robertsville students can hear and enjoy this story being read aloud. Last Stop on Market Street won both the Newbery Medal and the Caldecott Honor for its illustrations. So I'm going to sit down right here in my story chair and read you the book. Last Stop on Market Street, written by Matt De La Pena and illustrated by Christian Robinson. CJ pushed through the church doors, skipped down the steps. The outside air smelled like freedom, but it also smelled like rain, which freckled CJ's shirt and dripped down his nose. He ducked under his Nana's umbrella, saying, "How come we gotta wait for the bus in all this wet?" "Trees get thirsty too," his Nana told him. "Don't you see that big one drinking through a straw?" CJ looked for a long time, but he never saw a straw. From the bus stop, he watched water pool on flower petals, watched rain patter against the windshield of a nearby car. His friend Colby climbed in, gave CJ a wave, and drove off with his dad. "Nana, how come we don't got a car?" "Boy, what do we need a car for? We got a bus that breathes fire. And old Mr. Dennis, who always has a trick for you." The bus creaked to a stop in front of them. It sighed and sagged, and the doors swung open. "What's that I see?" Mr. Dennis asked. He pulled a coin from behind CJ's ear, placed it in his palm. Nana laughed her deep laugh and pushed CJ along. They sat right up front. The man across the way was tuning a guitar. An old woman with curlers had butterflies in a jar. Nana gave everyone a great big smile and a good afternoon. She made sure CJ did the same. The bus lurched forward and stopped, lurched forward and stopped. Nana hummed as she knit. "How come we always gotta go here after church?" CJ said. "Miguel and Colby never have to go nowhere." "I feel sorry for those boys," she told him. "They'll never get a chance to meet Bobo or the Sunglass Man. And I hear Trixie got herself a brand new hat." CJ stared at the window, feeling sorry for himself. He watched cars zip by on either side, watched a group of boys hop curbs on bikes. A man climbed aboard with a spotted dog. CJ gave up his seat. How come that man can't see? "Boy, what do you know about seeing?" Nana told him. "Some people watch the world with their ears." "That's a fact. Their noses too," the man said, sniffing at the air. "That's a mighty fine perfume you're wearing today, ma'am." Nana squeezed the man's hand and laughed her deep laugh. Two older boys got on next. CJ watched as they moved on by and stood in the back. "Sure wish I had one of those," he said. Nana set down her knitting. "What for? You got the real live thing sitting across from you. Why don't you ask the man if he'll play us a song?" CJ didn't have to. The guitar player was already plucking strings and beginning to sing. "To feel the magic of music," the blind man whispered. "I like to close my eyes." Nana closed hers too. So did CJ and the spotted dog. And in the darkness, the rhythm lifted CJ out of the bus, out of the busy city. He saw sunset colors swirling over crashing waves, saw a family of hawks slicing through the sky, saw the old woman's butterflies dancing free in the light of the moon. CJ's chest grew full, and he was lost in the sound, and the sound gave him the feeling of magic. The song ended and CJ opened his eyes. Everyone on the bus clapped, even the boys in the back. Nana glanced at the coin in CJ's palm. CJ dropped it in the man's hat. "Last stop on Market Street," Mr. Dennis called. CJ looked around as he stepped off the bus. Crumbling sidewalks and broken down doors, graffiti tagged windows and boarded up stores. He reached for his Nana's hand. "How come it's always so dirty over here?" She smiled and pointed to the sky. "Sometimes when you're surrounded by dirt, CJ, you're a better witness for what's beautiful." CJ saw the perfect rainbow arcing over the soup kitchen. He wondered how his Nana always found beautiful where he never even thought to look. He looked all around again, at the bus rounding the corner out of sight, and the broken street lamps still lit up bright, and the stray cat shadows moving across the wall. When he spotted their familiar faces in the window, he said, "I'm glad we came." He thought his Nana might laugh, her deep laugh, but she didn't. She patted him on the head and told him, "Me too, CJ. Now come on." The end.
So, how does that book relate to what?
Well, I chose this book as our World Read Aloud book #1 because it spans the grade level. Students in first grade can enjoy it on its just enjoy the story, where students in 5th grade can do a little bit more with it. It has great vivid language, it has a lot of great details, the characters are well developed, and there's a lot of social issues that people can talk about regarding this book in terms of homelessness and hunger and poverty and things like that. So I felt that this was a great book that all of the students in the school could do something with.
The book was really amazing. Back to the newsroom.
January's over, so I wonder which students demonstrated good character and sportsmanship in gym last month.
Let's find out. Here's Mr. Williams with the PE Stars of the Month.
Good morning, Robertsville. This is Mr. Williams with your PE Stars of the Month for the month of January. If your name gets called, please come down to the gym at 9:30, and then we can take your picture and put it up on the board. In 5th grade, we have Emily Mathis from Miss Pleat's class and James Kegelman. In 4th grade, we have Hayden Sarlo from Miss McDonald's class and Joey Friedman from Miss Kazen's class. In 3rd grade, we have Laura Emstelovsky in Miss Hart's class and Jaden Haight with Miss Raposo. In 2nd grade, we have Caroline Park from Miss Beninda's class and Justin Hole from Miss Cavaliers' class. And in 1st grade, Angelina Lucente in Miss Goldner's class and Dominic Battaglia from Miss Rudolph's class. Congratulations, boys and girls. Come down to the gym, get your picture taken at 9:30. See you soon.
That's all we have for today. I'm Elle.
And I'm Michael, wishing you a fantastic first day of February.